I can tell a story about one of my cases. This is kind of juicy stuff too. It's crazy. All right, so look.
It's not as heavy as last week.
No, it's not heavy.
Okay.
It's
how did that go anyway?
her next court date. Her next court date is on the 30th.
Oh, it's the 30th. Oh,
it's the 30th. So it's next.
Oh, so
it's on
a couple
Monday.
days.
It's a Monday or Tuesday. It's Monday.
Okay. All right.
But I have one case where I got a young man. He's a young kid. He's like 21, 22, something like that. But he gets arrested, right? And he gets arrested while he's in his car. He gets pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, a girl that he had been dating off and on for the past few months called the police from her home, saying that somebody was trying to break in her house.
Okay.
And her husband was there too. And her husband said, yeah, there was somebody who tried to break in my house.
Okay.
And I took a baseball bat and I swung it at him. And I was trying to hit him, but I don't know if I hit him or not.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not know if you hit somebody with a baseball bat? It doesn't make sense.
No.
Anyway, this kid and this woman have been dating behind her husband's back for the past like 3 months.
Okay.
From what I've learned, she made up the story because he had been living in the house, unbeknownst to her husband. He had been living like in the basement off and on, like sleeping there off and on. And he gets home like super late.
So
she was creeping.
So he was pretty much a gimp.
Yeah.
He was a full-on gimp.
Straight up. Like she got like 4 or 5 kids. And she
with her husband.
With her husband.
Okay.
She and my client don't. They don't have any kids. But she made up this story so that she made up the story because she broke it to her husband that she had been cheating on him, but she had been cheating on him before, like
in the past.
Okay. Like she's pretending like this is in the back.
Yeah.
And her husband kind of like said, all right, fine. Maybe we can work through this. And she's trying to make it look like she's done with this person. And this person keeps trying to enter my life. When in all actuality, we now have proof that he's given me, because he's recorded their conversations, that she's still trying to hook up with him, even after the date that she called the police. Right? We got evidence of that, like proof that she's still trying to get at him. She'll still text him. She'll still call him. So she'll still try to get him back. You know what I mean? Got evidence that her kids, right? Her kids, when she's on the phone with my client, will say, "Hey, when are you coming back home?" Like her kids know him.
Know him.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that is so.
And my guy,
dirty.
my client doesn't have. He has no criminal record whatsoever. You know what I mean? Spotless record. You know what I mean? This is a young kid. He's just trying to like, he knows he shouldn't be messing with this woman. But I have to. That's part of being a lawyer. You got to be like, you got to be a lawyer. Obviously, you also have to be like a counselor. You got to be like a mentor. When you're in my line of work, when you're like when you're a public servant.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm trying to get this kid to understand, like, listen, you need to leave this woman alone immediately. You need to cut her loose completely. Because what if you get her pregnant? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if this woman, because this woman's playing a game. Like, she's trying to keep you around.
She clearly is if she's keeping him in the basement.
Right.
And where's this husband at? How come he don't go in the basement?
Exactly. He doesn't go down. He comes home super late at night. He goes to like the same area. He goes to sleep or whatever.
So she knows his routine.
She knows
she's
his
playing
routine because she's staying at home and she's playing him.
Dang.
And
That's
my
cold.
guy, you know what I mean? So my guy's facing two different counts.
Yeah.
Of breaking and entering and you know
the
what I
whole
mean?
9, yeah.
Vandalism.
And really, it's her.
It's really just her making up this story to try to cover herself. But I also got evidence, recording of her saying to him, listen, I'm not even going to show up to court. I'm not going to testify against you, all this other stuff. So this might be a case where it just gets dismissed because they can't get her to come in.
Of course, yeah.
But still,
regardless,
the husband could come into court and testify.
Right.
The husband could, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to stick it to this guy because he knows that he's been sticking it to his wife. that's one of the cases I got. And either way, if it did go to court, it'd be a good trial because it's
That's
like,
gonna be a great chat.
it'd be great. Bruh,
I'll be watching it with a bag of popcorn, like forgetting that I got a job to do.
like reality TV, what's that? Tune in to this.
Yeah, I know. My reality trumps all of that.
Bruh.
Yo, that is crazy.
But that's one of the cases I got. So, and this kid is like, he's a good kid, nice guy. He's got his own like little business that he's working on and stuff like that. And when I talk to him, you can tell he's kind of nervous about the case, but he's also like, this is nonsense. Like,
Yeah.
but it's crazy how much power people have,
Yeah.
and how they yield it. And you can literally call the police. Like, I could call the police on you right now and tell them that you punched me in the face. And more than likely, they're going to have to arrest you because I said you punched me in the face and I want to press charges. I can fill out a form what's called a citizen's arrest and say, I want you to arrest him and I want you to prosecute them. And they'll arrest you, haul you off. And all I got to do is stick to my story, and you could get convicted if I testify against you in a court of law, and 12 jurors believe me, you're getting convicted.
Well, yeah, that's been the case. A lot of these barbecue Becky situations.
Man, it's a lot of
happens. They utilize that to their benefit a lot of the times. Unfortunately.
They do, and a lot. Guys and women do it a lot. I've seen a lot. Like guys will make stuff up all the time.
Yeah.
Just out of spite, and they do it because they know that they can. They know that they can do this. They know that that's an option for them. They know that if they pick up the phone, call the police, they know the police are coming, and they know that they have to say a few different things to the cops for them to put somebody else in handcuffs.
And they know that power, and they utilize that power.
And they utilize that power against other people, not because they're afraid, not because they're scared of somebody, not because they want to get somebody to protect them from a threat, but because they want to spite someone and they want to put somebody behind bars because of some other issue that they have with them that has nothing to do with safety, has nothing to do with the crime.
She's gonna get hers. She's definitely gonna get hers. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. She's gonna get hers.
Right.
That's a shame, man.
It's a shame.
And I hope that this husband eventually figures it out and understands what kind of person he has.
He sounds like a moron at this point.
At this point, he sounds pretty.
A complete moron.
Yeah.
What? How do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know for a fact.
Poor kid, man. I feel for that kid.
I feel bad for him too, but I know for a fact that what he's telling me is the truth because he's provided me a whole bunch of evidence. He's shown me photos. He's shown me all these audio recordings, statements from the complaining witness saying all of this stuff. Like, I know he's telling the truth. He's not making this up. Like, this woman really is just trying to cover herself and trying to
she's
protect
living
her
a real
own
life soap opera.
Right.
And she's enjoying it.
And she's enjoying it. She's still enjoying it.
She probably has done this before. This is probably not even the first time.
This ain't her first time around.
You know what I mean? This does not sound like her first rodeo.
It's not.
And
man.
I'm sure he knows who he has as a wife, though.
Right.
But then again, he's never really home if he's not going down to the basement. So he probably knows the comfortability.
Yeah. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, well, hopefully this boy's okay.
So see, what I wanted to talk about was the upcoming events and some of the stuff that we want to, that we're putting forth. So our next, what we call the Luxon Atelier, which is another word for workshop, is going to be on January 23rd. At the same location that it was at before. We'll get our details soon, but what we want to provide is original artwork, some new original artwork, storytellers. There's going to be some people that have stories to tell there, people that we're going to focus in on, including ourselves.
Right.
In addition to that, curated music. In addition to that, some performances. Okay? There's going to be a lot of all these events. We're going to have some kind of some kind of an original performance at each and every event.
Okay.
I think it's really important that people realize what kind of vibe they're going to get when they come. I want people to feel like when they come to it, they're like, all right, this is a place that I feel welcome at. You know what I mean?
You can feel like home.
Right.
Yeah.
Where it feels welcome at. And I feel like the last one that we had in November was, I think it was just that.
Yeah.
I think people really felt like a connection when they came.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I'm excited for this upcoming one. And I really hope that this one is even better than the last one.
Oh, there's no hope.
Yeah.
It is going to be better than
Yeah.
the last one. That's
I
for
think
sure.
so. I think so.
You know, and what we're about is what we expect. There is good folks, good energy,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Right.
Good folks, good energy.
Right.
You
Oh,
know.
and also, you know what I'm saying, dress well.
Oh,
You got to come fresh.
come fresh.
Got to come
I mean-
fresh. Don't play with
The luxury underground, you know how we do.
right.
So we expect the same behavior from everybody.
Follow the drip.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, and this has been one of our Luxon talks. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
And you know we're gonna be back on the
Peace.
next one. Peace.